My name is Uday Kumar Dinchala, and before I'm a technologist or a head of AT&T India operations at a point of time, worked a lot in AI. I am also a father of a person with autism. I don't know how many of you know about autism. Autism affects the kids in the early age so that their communication ability gets impaired, and later on the foundation deficiency leads them to be dependent on the society for a longer time. So he's my son, Ram Dinchala. Today, this guy is a taxpayer. He works for Capgemini. Earlier, he worked for Amazon. And his final year startup final year project is how to use AI for autism intervention. Okay. I'm also part of the Global Health X, which is a global health tech venture studio formed with a lot of doctors to democratize healthcare. Dr. Ravindranath Kancharla of Global Hospital does it. After my retirement from AT&T, I fully focus on it without any profit motive and trying to do the right thing. In the next 15-20 minutes, I'm going to take you through the theme of how you can connect a problem which affects every human being to AI and a little bit of quantum computing at a later point of time so that the young minds here can use it. Also, the older people can give me suggestions how we can do better for the world and for the country. It starts with early intervention at a very young age on the left-hand side. And then it goes on to do a whole lot of therapy between a therapy center and the parent. They keep on moving. Imagine a kid got diagnosed with autism and he stays in Siddipet or Karimnagar. The experts may not be there. So he keeps on moving between the therapy center and the home, aided by parents. And a lot of therapy is given. And it costs a lot of money. In developed countries, it costs anywhere up to $100,000 to $300,000 a year. And India, up to 3 lakh to 4 lakh rupees a year. And if you don't do the early intervention, these guys will be dependent on you for lifelong. We went through this cycle. My wife left her job and stayed with him, though he's an IT professional. I continued to earn money for the family because we need to support. At the end of the day, I can guarantee you one thing. Just like if you run every day morning, you become slim. If you do early intervention, trust me, the kids will be much more focused. They can deliver excellent value for the globe. You know Elon Musk by any chance? Have you heard about him? He's a little bit of autistic. Bill Gates, a little bit of autistic. Thomas Alva Edison is autistic. In fact, his school teacher told him he's stupid actually. So you need to have a little bit of a faith on these guys. If you do proper early intervention, it does not rocket science. You can do a lot of things. So what we did in Cognitive Botics is, because the theme of the conference is how AI can be leveraged. On one hand, you have artificial intelligence and quantum, etc. On the right side of the equation, you have a poor person suffering with something in India or anywhere in the globe. How do you match these two aspects is the story I'm going to talk about today. So that we can do more such things. I saw excellent startups outside. We will be happy to support them. Some of them, actually, I already told our group, they may take a closer look at the startups which are exhibited outside so that we can do a lot of things. Because we owe it to the planet, gentlemen. Knowing AI is not great. Knowing genetics is not great. Knowing quantum is not great. Making some poor person feel happy, a parent sleep in the night is very important. Like the way I sleep well in the night because of my son has done better, I can contributing back to the society. We have a lot of such parents we need to help. That's the theme with which AI has to be approached. Yes, there will be challenges. We'll talk about it. So what we did is a gamified learning system, because gamification is the best way to learn anything actually. Powered by AI, enables personalized and evidence-based therapy. We've submitted research papers and all which we talked about.
The globe, the rise in neurodiverse conditions like autism, developmental delay, and intellectual disability has outpaced the number of trained therapists. This mismatch places a heavy burden on families and therapy centers. Introducing Cognitive Botics, an AI-powered digital learning platform designed to support neurodiverse children and empower their caregivers through therapy at home. Like this young kid on the spectrum who enrolled for therapy at NEPID. With Cognitive Botics, she progressed from simple attending lessons to complex problem-solving tasks. Even her parents attest to her being more engaging and responsive.
So based on the program, she's improving day by day.
Just like them, many other parents have shared how they've seen remarkable changes in their children's behavior, improvements in focus, communication, and even how quickly they're picking up new skills. Even therapists have noticed changes in their children who consistently use Cognitive Botics. At its heart, Cognitive Botics brings parents into the therapy process. Through co-viewing, families participate in sessions, enhancing connection and continuity. The Parent Corner provides training, tips, and guidance, while the Child Corner offers structured learning through gamified content, augmenting and assisting therapists and parents alike. With customizable individual learning plans, AI-based pose and gaze tracking, speech recognition, interactive animation AI games, and real-time progress reports, Cognitive Botics is transforming access to therapy, anywhere, anytime. At Cognitive Botics, we're transforming autism therapy with clinically validated, AI-powered solutions. Endorsed by institutions like NEPID and selected by the India UK Health Tech Accelerator, our work is backed by research and peer-reviewed science. With a passionate team of clinicians, technologists, and therapists, we're creating personalized digital therapies that deliver measurable progress for every child. Overall, Cognitive Botics is on a mission to address the critical factors of anywhere, anytime accessibility, unbiased and equitable learning opportunities, time saving for both parents and therapists, an increased reach to serve a global community, structured digital content for effective teaching, and comprehensive progress measurement. Come, join us today, and let's make your child's therapy more effective at home.
One of the core concepts is using the product so that the parents with non-English speaking skills like Telugu or Arabic or Spanish or anybody should be able to use the product. So we made the product in multiple languages and we can make new languages as well. You'll not be surprised to know that in US, every 1 in 32 kids have autism. And in California, latest figures say 1 in 12. And the kind of money a simple county is equal to a kind of district in India. San Diego County alone spends close to $12 billion a year on autism services and neurodiverse services. America, $465 billion is the total societal economic burden with 3-year waiting list for therapy. UK, 18 months waiting list for therapy. So this is a beautiful product now currently being tried in UK, Canada, and we'll shortly enter US as well. So that we can make a parent sleep well, which is our Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or helping the whole globe with the local products actually. It has cutting edge AI stuff because AI for adults is different, AI for kids with autism is different. Because you need to customize the speech models to detect. If, for example, if I ask Professor Madhu to say hello, he'll say very easily hello. But if I ask autistic kid to say hello, he may say hello. Or when you are a kid, all of you are kids at certain point of time, right? When your mother said, say mama, what you used to say? You never said mama. You used to say ma, like that. But your mother used to encourage you. She knows that you're coming closer to mama. Or you say, Neelu kavali, Neel. Even then your mother used to prod you. That kind of speech diction capabilities we have built using phoneme technology. The poses, technology again customized for the kids. And we have done virtual reality, all kind of things. And we have built advanced video analytics models to detect abnormalities when the kid is playing at the home. All these things are woven into the product. It's a very complex technology which goes into and it is scientifically validated too. This is a AI-driven video analytics product also as an addendum to what we have. And it uses generative AI kind of a technologies, video analytics, to find out the flaws when the kid is playing in the home or going through a therapy so that we know how he is improving actually. Nobody need to maintain handwritten notes of how the kid is doing. I think I'll ask you one question. If I want to tell you an important concept to you, do you like a kind of a story or a big textbook to you? Obviously a story, right? Today using generative AI, a whole lot of tools are there. It's not new. But we can create a story with your own kid's face. The other day I saw one company trying to sell books actually. You just send your kid's picture. With your kid picture, they make cartoon actually and send you a kind of a printed document actually. So you can show him becoming a doctor, show him becoming an astronaut kind of a thing. We have such product where the autism kid's picture is given like the way it is given here. Sorry. Like this. And this kid with picture, it's able to produce a kind of a thing how you go to school actually. It uses classical generative AI story actually. Okay. But it will help the kid to become better, faster and better and cheaper. Needless to say, one of the biggest moat, Dr. Sarvesh talked about it. One of the biggest moat in healthcare industry is you need to fit into the system. Also, it has to have clinical validation. Without clinical validation, I did an MVP, it doesn't work in healthcare world actually. So we went to the cycle. We are registered with KHDA in Middle East. We have Arabic product to the Arabic markets. We have signed an MOU with Government of India 1.5 years back. We got validated with NIPID in India. Our papers of 12-month studies or improvement in the kids are published in major European journals and presented in major European conferences. And our product is given excellence in healthcare startup and also NHS UK. NHS is National Health Service, where there's 18 months waiting list for autism therapy. That means, imagine you have a kid with autism. They'll say, hold on. For screening, it's a 6 months, therapy 18 months kind of a story. Okay, by the time you lose your valuable time. Our product is, they felt it very interesting. They selected us. With their money, we went there. Now we are trying to enter the UK market, try to help UK population through and European population too. Long way to go, but a baby steps. I want to thank you. And the last slide I would like to share with you, I'll take a couple of minutes here. On the left-hand side, you see something called mathematics, AI, and quantum in industry and life sciences. I'm very close to education field. I have very keen interest in how do you leverage our young population. Okay, around 20 years back, if you know a little bit of a computer and a Word document and click and drag, you get a job in Hyderabad IT, you make some money, right? But today it's a different world altogether actually. They expect you to know many more things actually. The brains are great brains we have, beautiful brains in India. It's very important to find out how engineering and life sciences in each area, civil engineering to biotech, they can use an AI algorithm or a quantum algorithm or a mathematics behind it to deliver value. Normally what happens is some American company or European company have a beautiful idea of life sciences or engineering and they will come with something, then they will put a center here. Our guys will work on technology to solve it. I think we are entering an era, with high respect to all of you, I feel we are entering an era where we need to use our young brains to give them more challenges, like the way AIC Madhugaru, I know a lot of good people are there here, youngsters. We need to tell him how these 4 different lanes, mathematics lane, AI lane, quantum lane, and a real engineering and life sciences lane. All these 4 will come together to solve a $1 billion problem. So this book, I just wrote it when I was in US for 2 months doing something, and hotels, you have plenty of time. If anybody want to have a copy of this 160-page book. It's a draft still, but it has a lot of what are the 10 top algorithms in quantum and top 10 algorithms in AI and top 10 mathematical equations behind them. And then how they will be used in civil engineering, mechanical engineering, biotech, life sciences. You want to have that one, a copy of it at a lucid level, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send you. Here is my email address. Number 2, I also represent Global Health X. I'm a director on the board. We do a venture studio in Hyderabad. We do support. And any of your startups have something, you can always send on Global Health X website, not to me personally, because I don't do work full time there actually. Yeah. This is with this thought process, I would like to conclude. I thank Madhu Garu for inviting me. How AI can be used to help a parent in the remote areas, as well as leave with a thought that, trust me, with our young minds, if we give the right problem to solve, they'll make tons of money for India, and it'll be a great thing. Thank you very much.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.